Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the Lego Hobbit Dol Guldur Battle. Set number 79014. This is an older set. I've had it stashed away in the closet for quite a while. Let's see, there's a date on here somewhere. 2013. So about 5-year-old set. Finally getting around to building it. It's basically a kind of a rustic castle piece that's got some battle going on. So we'll bust this open. I got a new knife, so playing with it basically right now. Opening this box. Excited about my new knife. All right, turn this down. Here's our contents. All right, so our sticker sheet is in wonderful shape considering how long I've had the set. We have instruction book number 2 that's kind of rolled in half. Not so much there. Instruction book 1 is in good shape, so we'll put that off to the side. We have numbered bags. Goes all the way up to bag 6. So we'll move some of these over. All right. Jump into bag 1. Try to contain these parts that are rolling everywhere. Looks like we have minifigure heads trying to get away. Alright, last small bag for this first bag. Alright, we're all set now. So, where do we begin? We have we have a brick separator. I'm going to throw that to the side with all my other brick separators. We do have a female statue figure. It's actually not labeled as one of the minifigures, but it is a figure. She's holding this light, which is represented with a trans clear stud. So that's our first figure. Next one is Necronominer of Dol Guldur. Very cool figure. A ghostly figure. So that's our only figures for this bag. So let's jump right into the build. Start with this corner wedge plate. Cheese slope on there. We have a hinged brick. Wondering how big this set is going to get. Because I kind of want to. I like to hold smaller stuff in my hand when I build it. But as it gets bigger and bigger, obviously it can't hold too much in your hand. So we'll have to see how big it gets. Okay, we have that corner brick there. We have another corner wedge. Let me make sure there's not another brick that goes on here. I did miss one brick. It's this black headlight brick. Now we'll put that corner plate on. Another corner wedge plate. I have a black headlight brick, and this is going to get this brown vine piece. Attach that right there. Put another corner brick right there. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings sets all used a ton of these dark bluish gray parts for a lot of the castles and outdoor stonework type scenes. So this set is no different than those others that we've built in the past. Okay, we have a 1x1 plate. It's kind of stuck inside that other piece. Alright, so we have 3 more of these cheese slopes. We can open this up. We're going to hide the ring in there. Close it back up. And we'll put our statue figure on there. So you can see that opens just fine with her on there. Okay, that's our first little assembly. We'll move it to the side, begin the next portion. This should go pretty quick. It looks like we're just going to be stacking a lot of bricks, which is very simple, not overly complicated at all. So 1x2s. Do have these panels. Turntable plate. Put the turntable on there. A couple of reddish brown 1x1s. Put this black 1x1 plate on the underside of this slope. Attach it there. That plate more or less levels it up with this other black plate that we have. That way that brick is not falling off. Alright. A couple Technic bricks. Now we have a headlight brick. 1x1, another Technic brick. Those steps for the other side. Looks good. So these tall 1x1s that'll go inside right there. That'll help tie the structure together. A couple corner plates and a regular 1x1 plate. All right. So we're going to use our first stickers. These stickers are not numbered. They did not number older sets. It wasn't until a couple years ago that they started putting numbers on the stickers. So you basically have to look at the instructions and determine which sticker matches the one they're showing in the instructions. Now, there's really not that many stickers in this set. They're pretty big. So while the sticker sheet looks pretty big, quantity-wise, it's not very high. Alright, so that's all good there. So we have a inverted slope with a hinged plate and this brick. Go there. Have another one for the other side. this around. One by one, one by one. Two 1x1 plates. Inverted slope. Inverted slope. Corner bricks. Corner brick there, corner brick here. Two more inverted slopes. Let's see here, two more corner bricks. Two of these 1x3s. Alright, so we'll put this brick across here. That'll kind of help stabilize this. It was getting a little wobbly, so I was wondering when we were going to put something on to strengthen this. So we have it on now. Now some plates will also help strengthen this build a little bit. Two more of these hinged plates. That'll help tie that hinged piece together. Now we have four more inverted slopes. This large panel attached there. This will get this enormous sticker. These can be a little tricky. Center it, and it actually looks really good. I did a good job on that, if I don't say so myself. Okay, we have this Technic axle slid in there. Two more cheese slopes. And this will attach to our turntable plate. So we kind of created this little rotating hidden door, I guess you'd call it. All right, so we'll put a Technic plate on top. Two of these 1x3s. All right, looks good. Next is this plate, the brick, and two slopes. Put a shorter plate on here. Two more slopes. Go there. Let's see, we turn this around. Two of these bricks, and then we're gonna put a torch piece on top. The flame coming out. That will slide into the Technic axle and create our little piece to rotate that. All right. Have an assortment of bricks going on the top here. Okay, this little horn piece doesn't slide on there too well, but we'll get it on. Here's another one. Okay, looks good. All of that, and that completes our first bag of parts. So we have a few extra pieces. Interesting note here, we have 2 of these golden rings as extra parts. Remember, the first one is underneath the statue. Okay, we're gonna move that to the side because we need to go ahead and jump into bag number 2. So let's do that right now. Okay, we have everything for bag 2 dumped out. We have our next 2 minifigures. The first one is Gandalf the Grey. We have the older style capes. These are the hard plastic vinyl style cape. He has this great beard. Find the right head. Okay, there we go. Trying to get it on there. He has a double printed face. He's got the screaming face, and then he kind of has the not screaming face. One of the main differences is the mouth, but you can see with the beard, you can't even see the mouth, so kind of defeats the purpose of having 2 printed faces if all you can see is the eyes. It's kind of the same with some of the Batman minifigures. They double print it, but you put this giant Batman mask on it and you can't really see it anyway. All you really see is the eyes. But they tried. What can you say? Alright, so there's Gandalf. Next figure is Radagast. So he has the reddish brown cape. Once again, the same older style of plasticky vinyl type cape. This headpiece on. He also has the double printed face, but just like Gandalf, you put this big hat piece on there and it kind of covers it up, so take it for what it's worth. He has a little feather in his hat. Clip that on right there. And he has this trans light blue piece attached to the staff. Alright, so that completes our next 2 minifigures. So let's move on here. So it looks like we've got a 2X build. We're going to build the exact same thing twice. Let me see, there was a little picture at the beginning of the instructions. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build them both at the same time. That way we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So usually the way that these work is we're given a series of pictures only 1 time, but ultimately you have to repeat all of those steps twice to make both of the items. So that's what I'm doing right now. So turn the page, repeat all, or do all this parts for this step and repeat them. It surprisingly goes pretty quick. Get 2 black headlight bricks, 2 reddish brown 1x1s, 2 more of these Technic bricks, some corner bricks. Alright, so we're going to attach these black 2 long axles on the side. Two more headlight bricks. That piece, that piece. Another hinged brick. Alright. So that completes the steps for this page. Go to this one and basically repeat them all. Corner brick, headlight brick, headlight brick, black axles, okay. So that's the progress so far. Let's turn the page of the instructions. Fewer steps on this page. Should be a little bit easier to go through. Oops. Do our wedge plates first, then our bricks. Okay, 2 more of the what do you call it? Hinged bricks. And we have 2 of these horns. Okay. I don't know if it's a horn or a tooth, but it's some sort of bone-ish material. These little bitty ones that I'm putting on right now are actually pretty hard to put on. Alright, so bring this over. Actually shows it like this. But we have our axles here, and we have axle holes over here. Those should line up perfectly and attach just like that. So with those in place, we have some tiles 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So I'll go right there. Very good. That completes our second bag of parts. We do have a sword piece. I don't think I missed it. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't call for it anywhere in here. I'm gonna keep it with the minifigures just in case we need it there. But we're gonna move this to the side and move on to our third bag of parts right now. Okay, we have our next bag of parts out. We have another minifigure. This is Azog. And I do believe we got him in another set. So I do have one of these figures already. But it's a really cool figure. With a giant shoulder and headpiece on there. Really, really cool. So I don't mind getting another one of these guys. It's one of those that it's so nice we get it twice. He has a pretty cool looking melee weapon. Looks like he can do some damage with that. Okay, so that's our only minifigure for our third bag. So I'll move him to the side with all of the others. And let's continue building our battle scene. So we'll start with this plate. We have these half pyramid slopes. And we have these tall 1x2 bricks. Do get our next stickers. Let's see here. Trying to match the picture the best I can. So it looks like this one goes right there. This one will go right here. Very good. Let's see, we'll turn this around. We have a couple of little cheese slopes. Little wedge piece right there. Okay. Plate with a slope on it. So I guess we're going to make that slope a little bit taller. Alright. Here's our little Technic brick that has the axle hole. So as we saw earlier, it's kind of where we're connecting the individual pieces together. So this may be a continuation of that. Slope there. Another little cheese cheese slope right here. And these little cheese slopes are a little tricky to get on if there's other pieces already on. Alright, that looks good there. Two more of these black 1x1s with the clip. Where's the last one at? There it is. Oh, you know what? This is actually slightly in the wrong spot. I need to move it over one stud to right there. And I realized that because it was asking for that corner brick and it actually wasn't gonna attach to anything. So now that I moved it over, it actually works now. Alright, so I have these longer inverted slopes. It's basically a 1x3 inverted slope. Alright, looks good. This piece inverted. Another 1x1 plate there. Okay. Inverted slope, 1x1 brick, another inverted slope. There we have this reddish brown half arch. Another inverted. We have this piece there, this long brick here. Okay, 1x3. Have that brick, and then we have another one of these little horn pieces, and another one. Go right there. All right, inverted slope and a inverted slope. 1x2. So we have this Technic axle. We're gonna put a half bushing on. I'm gonna slide two of these thin lift arms all the way on there. Technic brick. Spacer, and then another Technic brick. Let's see, I actually need to put it in the right hole. There's two holes on this Technic brick. Put that down for a second as we have another little sub-assembly. Doesn't make sense. I see. I forgot one of my half bushings. So I'm supposed to have another half bushing there. Then we slide all of this on. And that will go right there. So we're kind of creating a little play feature of some sort. So with all of that on, let's see, we'll put these plates on. We have a 4x4 plate, go right there. We have 2 of these black gate pieces, which actually look really cool. Turn this around. Getting pretty close to finishing this step. All right, looks good. Black plate there, that piece with this tall slope. With a plate, another cheese slope on it, double wide cheese slope there. We have a skeleton head there. Technic plate with 2 non-friction pins. Attach that to 2 1x1s. So this piece attaches right there. You know what? Somewhere along the line I forgot a inverted slope in here. I was wondering why this one piece was pretty unstable. And the reason why is I didn't have all the pieces on there. Oh, I'm making a mess of this now. Come on. Dropping stuff and doing all kinds of things. I guess the lesson here is pay attention to the instructions. Alright, so that's a lot better. As you can see, we've created our little play feature there. It has a skeleton head in there. You can see the play feature as you turn the vine and the skeleton head will roll out, probably bonk someone on the head that's down below. Making all kinds of mess here. The instructions are kind of old school. There's some steps that are done in weird fashion compared to the newer sets. Like usually you wouldn't put the ammo into that little booby trap thing until the end. Because see, I keep bumping it and it's knocking everything out. Alright, so we have a red or dark red leaf piece. The brown to hold that on. So this piece, see, we turn it this way, pop that tile off, connect those two pieces together. We can pop the tile back on. That is what they show on the instructions. They do show it off and then on. Had a cheese slope come loose. Okay. So with that on, take this plate, slope, cheese slope. That will go there. That will also help hold it on. Very good. So we made some progress. This completes our third bag. It also completes our first instruction book. So we're done with instruction book 1. We have 3 more bags of parts to go and a whole nother instruction book. So we're going to finish that in part 2 of this build. So let me bring everything over and kind of show you what we did. We actually did quite a bit. We have 5 minifigures if you include the statue. And then we have this good portion of the battle scene already built. So it's coming together nicely. Make sure you check out the links I have down below if you want to see more build videos just like this one. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the second part or any other videos that I upload. And we'll see you in the future.